The purpose of this overview is to explain the differences between IBM's Content Manager OnDemand solution, which is designed for high volume batch capture of computer output information such as statements, reports, and other items, as well as check images, versus other ECM offerings which are designed to store things one at a time as individual documents. A classic example for IBM's Content Manager OnDemand would be to start with a business application. This can be any type of ERP system such as SAP, Oracle, others that would generate a bunch of data that needs to be sent for a statement run. That would then go to a composition engine. This is where the company's logo and the background information for the statement would be added. That would then go to a high volume print run, oftentimes millions at a time at the end of a month, and sent by mailing to the customer at an average cost per mailing of $3 US. What IBM CM OnDemand system is able to do, because it was designed in the early 1990s at the request of our printing system customers, is it's able to go in and intercept this print stream, and not only intercept it, but also understand the print stream. That's very different than all other ECM offerings. That includes Documentum, OpenText, Oracle, Microsoft. Even IBM's own ECM offerings are not designed to do this. But IBM CM OnDemand is able to pull out the resource information. That is the information that requires a high volume of storage, such as the company logo and the background information. It's able to take out the data that's unique to each individual customer and compress that dramatically, as well as pull out index information to be able to search for and retrieve that information very fast. This is unique in the industry and cannot be duplicated by any other ECM vendor. Another example, and this time this is from actual customer information, is with PDF runs. So again, this is going to be a high volume batch run of information. Again, let's say statements going out to customers, but in this case it's a high volume run of PDFs. So you have, let's say, 100 PDF files, each PDF file being 1.3 megabyte in size. That would add up to 1.3 gigabytes or 1300 megabytes. If you took that same statement run and used CM OnDemand and its capabilities to understand the stream, we would be able to pull, once again, we'd be able to pull out the resources and store each individual document and just the data of that document, and then compress it. And we would end up with, let's say, 1.6 megabytes total. So as you can see, there is a dramatic difference in the way an ECM system such as EMC Documentum, OpenText, Oracle, Microsoft, and even IBM's P8 Content Manager or Content Manager 8 system are going to handle these things versus CM OnDemand. And when these things are stored in such a much smaller format, 1300 megabytes compared to 1.6 megabytes total, that has a direct implication as to how much processor is required, how much network is required, and what the response time is going to be for the individual users. A very dramatic difference. These are some of the high-level differences that you're going to see between IBM CM OnDemand, which is optimized for this environment, versus other ECM systems. Is it designed for computer output capture? CM OnDemand, yes. Other ECM systems, no. The number of years optimizing this solution, CM OnDemand, 20 years. Other ECM systems, let's say about a year, because they're now figuring out that this is critical to businesses' operations and has to be part of an overall ECM strategy. Number of successful implementations. IBM CM OnDemand has thousands of successful implementations, and references are readily available in all industries. Other ECM vendors, just an estimate, let's say tens. it's very difficult to find a single successful implementation of an ECM architected solution able to handle a high volume computer output situation such as would be required by a bank, a telecommunications company, even a government. What has an indexing engine? CM OnDemand does, ECM does not. Optimized compression engine for high volume print output. CM OnDemand, yes. Other ECM, no. A print file loader. CM OnDemand, yes. ECM, no. Print resource management. CM OnDemand, yes. ECM, no. A worldwide users group dedicated to computer output capture users. CM OnDemand with the ODUG user group. Yes. That would be a yes for IBM as well. Other ECM vendors, no. And overall, with IBM ECM versus other competitors, do we have CMS compliant repositories? For the most part, all vendors do. A unified ECM architecture that includes computer output capture. IBM has it, others don't. An industry solutions focus that is caring about things that mean something to an industry without just selling components. IBM does that, others do not. An exclusive ECM only focus that only cares about selling the ECM software. That is not IBM's focus. We're looking for solutions. For other vendors, that would be a yes. A company that is able to provide hardware, services, software, including the underlying subsystems required for all data and all content. For IBM, that is yes, and for other vendors, that is no. Here are some very specific use cases for high volume computer output capture. In banking and financial services, you're looking at customer account statements, credit card statements, check image repository, customer correspondence, and the ability for call center support and access when customers call into the bank 24/7. And customers can also self-service over the web. Insurance would be providing policy information online to the agents and the insured. We're also able to help archive and e-present insurance invoices and bills, along with reports. Obviously, with telecommunications and utilities, we have many examples of them using this for customer statements and bill presentment online, while also allowing the customer center reps to have immediate access to the same bills that the customers received. State and local governments being able to provide benefit statements online to their constituents. In retail, we have several retail customers who are capturing daily sales reports from their point of sale registers and centralizing that daily into CM OnDemand. For manufacturing and distribution, it would be documents such as shipping documents, Monroney labels for the automobile industry, inventory reports, SAP report archiving, etc. Healthcare payers, the explanation of benefits that is sent out to their subscribers and delivering these explanation of benefits online. For healthcare providers and hospitals, again, explanation of benefits for customer billing, as well as internal reports and some parts of the patient records. This is a classic business flow for statements. When a statement is presented, it's usually presented by paper and mailed to the customer. Again, we're able to intercept that so that CM OnDemand can allow that to be viewed directly by the customer over the internet. Customers now have online statement and account history access, and customer service reps have immediate access to the same information that was sent to the customers. The benefits: number one, that company will have a competitive advantage through superior customer service. On average, two, there will be about a $3 US savings per mailing that is able to be suppressed to customers. There is typically a 20 to 30% adoption rate for customers accessing statements online, with a percentage of those willing to suppress their print and not wanting another envelope in their mailbox. This allows a business to sell it also allows a business to sell other services through that portal and save money every month a statement is produced. For some companies, that's 12 times a year. They would save $3 per customer who chose to suppress the print. And finally, the self-service for customers is 24/7 around the clock, and this lowers the cost to a business because of fewer direct customer service phone calls while improving customer satisfaction. Thank you for your time.